busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. In Charlotte, taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Irving. Nick Young is out there with Davis. Then it's Rodman. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Rodman. Here's Young. Buries it down low. Young's got his team on the board to start the game for Charlotte.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. Carter Williams against Curry. Rejected by Young, and he recovers it. 5 to shoot. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. The wing jumper off target. Irving with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Curry's shot is good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. It's Parker with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Curry. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Brings the double team. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Outside, Davis. Irving attacking.
Performance foul called. Julius Irving. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Hornets. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Carter Williams after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Curry, and Charlotte again with the...
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got his second basket. That'll be a 5-second call. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Irving. Shake and Bake comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Iverson's subbed in for Curry.
Iverson.
Here's Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. To the left wing. Rejected by Young. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Let's go. And that one's good, Iverson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Monroe dishes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Parker outside. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
A different look for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Green is checked in for Young. Iguodala comes in for Davis. Wiggins is checked in for Shagan Bay. And Curry subbed in for Allen Iverson. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Barton. Curry's checked in for the Hornets. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff...
Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Bayless. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A three-pointer. Wiggins, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Here is Bayless, guarded by Curry. That's tipped. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop.
Punched it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Henson following the bucket by the Hornets. Shot by Mayo is no good. And again, Charlotte running the court in transition. It's stolen by Mayo. And Henson kicks to Mayo. Nailed from three-point land. Mayo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Charlotte leads by 4. Back to Green. Inside. Curry dishes to Green. From about 19 feet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that. Shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Mayo. Henson with the screen. Mayo the pass to Bayless. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Well, it's been a tough one so far to get the second quarter going back here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with Curry. And there's Iguodala. Then there's Shagan Bay, and it's Green in at the 4. Outside Curry. Back to Green. The 19-footer is on the money. Bucks trail by 3. Monroe left side. can't hit.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot.
Oh, wow. Seth Curry.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now. Now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. Maybe even a question mark, partner.
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Carter Williams kicks to Vasquez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Hornets leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Parker dishes to Middleton. And he banks in the layup.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know. They haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Pass to Vasquez. Here's Monroe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot some foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Charlotte in the lead. Kicks it to Rodman. He dishes it to Young. The 17-footer. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Middleton's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And Young kicks to Buck. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Assisted.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Fans, now with your Bucks answer. One more time. Let him hear it.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Baseline J on the way, and too long on the shot.
And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Carter Williams kicks to Vasquez. Feeds to Parker. Middleton right side.
Charlotte foul call. Jimmy Butler.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a
At the
look
line
back,
for
they
your Bucks.
converted about 76% from the line.
Giannis
line for 2.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton hits them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Young. The drive by Iverson.
Straight make.
Ball movement.
And And some changes here for the Bucks. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Henson. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Hornets with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And he gets it to go. Iverson's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Parker with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And that's now 10 points for Jabari Parker.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
So Charlotte calls timeout. Milwaukee making a switch. Plumlee's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Irving comes in for Butler. And Curry subbed in for Allen Iverson. Here is Bayless, guarded by Curry. Bayless dishes to Antetokounmpo, right at the free throw line, and the shot falls short this time. Fast break now for Charlotte. Davis has got the ball. And Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Shake and Bake's checked in for Rodman. There's 1:34 left in the first half. Bayless the pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Plumlee, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving drives in, stolen by Henson. Now Bayless. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And here is Mayo.
Hornets foul.
Let's go.
Same.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
That's good for Mayo.
They're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Hornets. A nice shot by Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And slam dunk by Henson.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Plumlee with the screen, and John Henson with the slam.
You know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific kick.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Curry comes in for Irving, and Curry subbed in for Young. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the first half is now in the books. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly great of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Parker against Rodman. Nobody near Parker. Takes a big high pass and goes in. Parker's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bucks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Milwaukee, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
They've been on fire from the free throw line. And that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Wiggins comes in for Rodman. And Iverson's subbed in for Curry. Young. No luck. Good work defensively by Monroe. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Iverson picks him up. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Pulls up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Wiggins dishes to Iverson. That falls. Nice fade that time from Wiggins. 7 points for Iverson.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Antetokounmpo against Davis. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Here's Monroe. The shot misses. And Charlotte will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. But they recover it. Iverson outside. From deep. That's good.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hornets.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the shot is good.
Michael Carter Williams. Hornets timeout call.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Very untidy with the ball here.
One more time.
Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And the Bucks making a change here. Vasquez comes in. And then for Charlotte, Shake and Bake's checked in for Young. Iguodala comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Irving. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Second personal foul.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Begins with the block.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here. Their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
And, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Bayless comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Hornets also changing it up. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Curry.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Butler kicks to Wiggins for three, and it's the Hornets another three.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
And it's Henson atop the key. Middleton inside the three-point line. Here's Monroe. The basket drops, and it's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
O.J. Mayo is jumping for baskets.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Davis is checked in. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's rebounded by Mayo.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, speaking from experience, we already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Curry. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his third rebound tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Middleton.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like... a falling leaf, a leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Now here's Mayo. He's tightly guarded.
Hornets foul call.
Kid, you ready?
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
That's his third personal.
And the first one goes.
At the line for your box, O.J. Mayo. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bayless. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Young. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Davis is out there with Irving. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Iverson. And it's Young in at the center position.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Vasquez. Offline with his three. Hornets leading by 13 from deep. But they'll get another chance. Wiggins kicks to Young. Charlotte moving it around. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Milwaukee now. To the paint. Rejected by Young.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Carter-Williams kicks to Parker. Passes it to Monroe. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Parker. Goes back up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 16 points for Parker.
Timeout call.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He said to them, the lead would... now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Monroe's shot is good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
They get a hand on it. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young outside. Jacks up a three. And another three for Charlotte.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Lucy now and Iverson really have a great game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching them.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Iverson. Vasquez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Vasquez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through Parker. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rodman, he's checked in for Butler.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it.
Davis dishes to Curry. Here's Irving. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Rodman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Charlotte leading by 23. Right side, Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. Three-point play chance. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Draymond Green's checked in for Young. Iguodala comes in for Davis. Curry's checked in for Rodman. And Curry subbed in for Curry. Butler, he's checked in for Irving. Hornets on defense now. Bayless's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Here is Bayless, guarded by Curry. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That one a little long.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Nick Young. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a... lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
They get it back. Here's Plumlee, and the layup falls.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep... an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
It's stolen by Green. Iguodala with it.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the Hornets call time here.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancer.
Jacob Bates checked in for the Hornets. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. Good.
Safe.
Dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Here's Bayless. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Curry outside. They get it back. The dish to Iguodala. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Nick Young.